Hello, Sir Mark. Good evening. I am Rudolph Soriano from Philosophy of Religion class. And I hope you're doing good, sir. Now, I am going to explain and elaborate of what I have understand or learned in philosophy of religion, particularly in the idea of Saint Augustine in his confession and in the cosmology. Now, let me just say a little about St. Augustine or my general comment in his work, the Confession. Uh, Confession, which is the work of Augustine, does not only limit to Augustine itself, but it is a kind of mirroring myself or ourselves. If you read the Augustine, or as I read Augustine, it is not only about the erratic life of Augustine, but paradoxically, his philosophical holiness along his journey. What I mean in the philosophical holiness is that of how Augustine achieved the conversion, of how Augustine uh, chose to love God and forget or avoid to the possibility to persevere in stupidity or in sins. Saint Augustine confessions in another way, it is an expression of sin that which we can see how the life of Saint Augustine became disordered, and he really needed the source of orderness. If we if we were if we were going to imagine or evaluate life of Augustine, it is really erratic or kind of the disorderness is very visible. But it does not stop there. No, it does not stop there. He found the orderness. He found the truth that gave him the way to found the light and to give of the order in his life. Now, it is normal and very human of what Augustine experienced in his life. For an instance, sins. Augustine committed sin as human as we are. But what is more unique in Augustine is that Augustine, one thing that happened in his life, he committed sin just for the sake of sin, the sake of the sin. That's stupidity for him. But then, God is so generous in the life of Saint Augustine, because despite of the infidelities or ingratitude, stupidity of Saint Augustine, he still achieved the conversion, and despite of his ability to persevere or to love sins, it is being diverted to love the highest good, which is God. From erratic or from a perseverance to sin, it is a journey. No? Kumbaga, it is a journey towards the highest good. Kumbaga, may pangyayari. No? Kumbaga, may cycle. There's a cycle that happened in the life of Saint Augustine. Now, in this sense, I see the life of Saint Augustine as a phenomenon which composed of many events, happenings, history, discoveries, and others. And these things happened has a purpose for his life. One thing that I found it significant is that Augustine, he found the truth that can give rest in his restless life, truth that gives him the end the end doesn't mean that he stopped. No, the end, but does not stop. By saying this, all those experience of him has a purpose. Augustine also compared the parable of the prodigal son for the humanity in the discussion of James Smith in the YouTube that we watch. We can see here the cycle of it. When God created the universe as our common home, or to be with and enjoy with it, and enjoy it. By enjoying it, we spend things without considering the giving importance of the creation, or the gift of the Father or the giver. We deal with things just for nothing. Then after all, if we are being touched or awakened, we might go back to the Father. In this sense, we see the cycle. It starts with the gift of the Father for us to use it in our own satisfaction, maybe. Then if we lost anything, we will go back. How stupid we are. That was Augustine experienced it. When Augustine enjoyed the creation, when Augustine enjoyed his life out of nothing, or when Augustine enjoyed his life because of nothingness, because of nothing, then when he found, or when he's being awakened, one thing that the outcome or his end is in God. He found rest in God. We see the life of Augustine is a kind of phenomenon. May pangyayari. Now, let me go in. No, it's a kind of phenomenon, and then something happened to him, but those things has a purpose. The phenomenon that happened to Saint Augustine is this not only limit or stop of being phenomenon, of being events, but it's a kind of purpose. There is a purpose. And what's that purpose? Is to find, or he was able to find the truth that can give rest in his restless heart, or in his restless mind. Now let me go in the idea of cosmology, as I was able to ponder about it. Cosmos is also composed of space and time, which in this manner, it follows that there are a lot of events, happenings, discoveries, and histories. These all things are human-made. For an instance, the scientists discover something, or what happening right now is in the inside of the cosmos, or a phenomenon. Kumbaga dito rin ay may pangyayari rin. Paradoxically, cosmos is stationary but moving. Stationary in a sense that it stays where cosmos is, and moving because of the progress, discoveries, and development. Cosmos has a purpose. As Saint Augustine lived in the cosmos, which he partake to the events and happening of it, the purpose of the cosmos is to give order in one's life. Or I might say, it gives light as it is being created through light. When God said, "Let there be light," and happened. The cosmos was created with light, a light to cover up the darkness of disorderness, so that we can see the beauty of the world and our fear will be dissolute. In the confession is also a desire to see light. Light in a general context always makes us to see things and drives away our fears. Thank you, Sir Mark, and that's all of my ideas about it. God bless you, sir, and have a good day always. Take care po.